Good afternoon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Dr. Dewi Husodo. I'm the anesthesiologist of Mataram University Hospital. In this lecture, I will teach you how to perform endotracheal tube insertion. So, before we do procedure, there are 3 things that we must prepare. First, inform consent to the patient and to the family of the patient. We tell why we do perform the intubation of endotracheal and what is the complication that possible. After that, we preparation for the tools and preparation of the drug that we will use in the procedure. So for the tools preparation, there are preparation that we call static. S is scope is laryngoscope and stethoscope. And then T is tube is endotracheal tube that we use. In adult patient men, we use number 7.5, and for girl we usually use 6.6 or 7. And then A is airway. For airway, we prepare airway devices like masking and then Jackson wrist, back valve mask. And other T is tape. It's for fixation of our endotracheal tube. And then for E is introducer or stylet that we use for guiding the endotracheal tube. And then C is connector for airway device, so we make sure that there is no loss or tear in our connector or airway device. And the last one is S for suction. So the other tools that we must prepare is personal protective equipment. First is corret, and then masker, and then hand scoon, and we use hand scrub too, or we do hand wash before the procedure. After that, we must prepare the drugs. If the patient is still awake and there is no decrease of consciousness, we use the trials of analgesia, sedation, and muscle relaxant. And don't forget to prepare the emergency drug if there is complication during our procedure. We can use dexamethasone if there is spasm during our procedure, or we can use ephedrine if the blood tension is go down, or other emergency drug. Before we do the procedure, we must prepare the protective device too. The protective device consists of surgical mask for our mouth and nose, hand scoon, and also apron. And before we use hand scoon, we must do hand scrub or hand wash with 6 steps of hand wash. After that, we must prepare to use apron. If the apron that we use is not sterile, we use the apron first before use hand scoon. Baik Ibu, saya Dr. Dewi, spesialis anestesi. Saat ini saya menjelaskan kondisi Bapak ya. Saat ini terjadi gagal nafas berat sehingga Bapak tidak bisa bernafas. Kami harus melakukan tindakan yang dinamakan pemasangan selang ETT ke dalam paru-parunya Bapak. Tujuan dipasang selang ini supaya oksigen yang masuk ke dalam paru-paru Bapak bisa menjadi maksimal dan kita mengurangi kegagalan nafasnya. Begitu nggih. Karena saat ini kita menerima kondisi Bapak dengan kondisi gawat, risiko saat pemasangan bisa dari yang paling ringan alergi, cedera pada mulut atau daerah lidah Bapak, sehingga sampai yang paling berat berupa henti jantung. Namun kita harus melakukan ini segera karena kondisinya gawat dan Bapak tidak bisa bernafas. Apakah keluarga setuju untuk dilakukan pemasangan selang pada Bapak?
Setuju dilakukan terbaik buat
Baik, izin kami proses nggih untuk melakukan tindakan harap doa. In patient setting in intensive care unit, emergency room, or in the ward, we can use back valve mask device or Jackson wrist. But before that, we must make sure that the oxygenation is not leaking and in the full condition. After that, we must check the airway device. For example, in this patient we use Jackson wrist. We close the valve and we make sure the bag is not leaking. And we must check also the mask that we will use is not leak and completely cover the nose and the mouth of the patient. In this patient, we can see that the mask number 3 is not completely cover the mouth and nose, so we can use the number mask that higher than this one. So we use number 4 and we can see the mask can completely cover the nose and the mouth of the patient. After that, we must make sure the ventilation and oxygenation is come to the patient body without leaking. We can see if this patient still breathing. We can see the bag moving to according to the patient breath. But when the patient is apnea, we can see when we put the bag, we can see the patient chest is also expanding. Likewise, when we use the BVM, we must make sure the ventilation and oxygenation from the BVM and masking is not leaking. And we can see when we push the bag, we can see the chest of the patient is also expanding. Before doing intubation, first we do oxygenation. The process of oxygenation is by laying masker to the mouth and nose of the patient with high oxygen flow. After oxygenation, we put the induction again. After that, we do ventilation and make sure that our ventilation is come to the patient body. We look at the patient chest and we look at ventilation already done or not. If the ventilation didn't through the patient chest, we do CA maneuver by put the masker in C position, push them to the mouth of the patient, and then we do E maneuver to jaw thrust the patient. After that, we put the masker relaxant agent into the patient body. And then we ready to do intubation process. We put the laryngoscope through the tongue of the patient until the end of the tongue. After that, we can do Selig maneuver. Selig maneuver is the maneuver that can visualize vocalis plica clearly by make a pressure to the cricoid. After that, we put the endotracheal tube from the right side of the patient and slowly put them to the plica vocalis of the patient. After the ETT through the plica vocalis, we take the introducer and then we give the cuff about 5 to 7 cc of air
and then we placement the breathing circuit through the ETT, and then we do ventilation to the patient. We make sure that both of the chest patient is symmetric. We also confirm with auscultation, and we hear that both of the chest is symmetry. If both of the chest symmetry, we put the tape on the ETT. We must put the tape symmetrically. After the tape is done, we finish the intubation process.